Revisit of the SWR checks after repairing the Sirio Magmount.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Paul, Mike 0 Whiskey November Uniform, all 26 Charlie Tango 730 if you catch me in 11 metres and PMR 446. Now, I'm just sat down in the car, because in my last video, got some queries about the really low SWR readings I was getting on my antenna and on the capo meter, so that's on my CB antenna. So, thought I'd check it out first of all with this. Some NanoVNA. The screen's looking a bit dirty, so I might want to clean that. So, if I switch that on, this is what I'm getting on the NanoVNA, so I've already calibrated it. So that's at 27980, 1.47. See if we can bring that in for you. I just managed to wake up the menu, don't want to just get rid of that. So I'm trying to bring that in, because I've managed to support the camera somewhere, which is quite good. So, 27920, 27890. SWR is a 1.3 there, by the looks of it. Yeah. So this is the plot I'm getting on the VNA. It's 1.25 at 27.2. So 1.2. It starts going back up again at 26,900. So at 26,960, which is roughly, trying to keep this in shot, roughly where the start of our 80 channels is, it is 1.3 on the NanoVNA. So to compare this, I'm sort of parked in a similar position to where I was, but not quite. So to compare this, I'm going to take this off here, so we don't need that now. I'm going to make sure I turn that off. Interestingly, the output of the VNA didn't interfere with the radio, which I've got switched on at the moment in the car, the stereo, which is currently operating in DAB mode, or as some people call that service, dead and buried, because it isn't very good quality, isn't DAB. The thing can't do DAB+, which is supposed to improve on that, which is a bit annoying, because there's one particular radio station I like to listen to that's available on DAB+, but I can't listen to it in the car without using it as an online stream from my phone. So, yeah, so I have to deal with the old style dead and buried service. So, I've got here my Zitagi meter, and I'll just bring that up. And because I've got both hands free today, I might be rustling a bit on the microphones. I think it's a bit too close to me, and it's attached to my coat anyway. We're going to see what's what with this. So, channel 20, I'll bring that radio, put it where you can actually you can see both the radio and this channel 20 UK. I'll just check that's in the SWR mode, because I don't want to be checking the power output right now. Right. No. It helps if you connect the antenna, doesn't it? To the right thing. So, I've just gone and connected the antenna straight back into the back of the radio. Oh, well. That's just one of these things. And that's not being cut from the video, that's going on the video. So, let's try that again, this time with the SWR meter in line. Yeah, it won't work very well otherwise. The antenna was connected to the radio, so it's not a massive issue. So, let's try that again. I'm going to prop it up on there, if I can, if it's going to behave itself. Let's see if I can get things to just prop up somehow so you can see everything right. So, there's the meter. There's the radio, UK channel 20. Let's see what happens this time. Now, that one's reading a little higher. So I think... So that's 20 on UK. Let's try 1 on UK. Okay. Yep, 40 on UK. Still under 1.5 on this meter. So, okay, now let's try EU band. So, start on channel 1 on the EU band. Back that off a bit. Looks a little bit low there. Not too high at all. Okay, 20 EU band. We have just over the 1 there by the looks of it. Seems okay there. Oh, what was that? Okay. Thought there was somebody there. There isn't. So remember, this is the EU band, so it's a channel 40 EU band. The car's just gone past there, but shouldn't be a problem. So that's quite low as well. That's above the 1. So this is probably giving a slightly better reading, as is the VNA. So that's okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drive up to where I normally go to tune the antenna for best results anyway. I'm going to have to remove the camera from the handbrake handle before I do that. And see what happens up there. Because if I go up there, then that will be fine. And another little test I'm going to do, just to make sure that everything is working as it should be, is remove the antenna. So I'm going to get myself off up there. The engine's already running, I don't need to start it. It's not doing my average fuel MPG any good just sitting here with the engine running, but that's fine. It's not too critical right now. Right, so you'll catch me up at my usual spot very soon. So I'm just outside the house right now, and we'll see if there's any difference to readings up there. We'll start with as a tachymeter because it's already plugged in. That sounds like a plan, and then I'll swap to the VNA and see what happens. So I'll catch you in a little while. Right, so I'm now at my usual testing location, which is like literally on the top of a hill. It's the car park at the Hergill Road end of the old racecourse in Richmond. So it's nice and high up here, and windows are all steaming up. Well, that's because I've got the air conditioning turned off, and yeah, don't want that on right now. So the radio's on EU1 at the moment. So let's see, because it's a little bit more in the clear up here. So let's check the SWR on that. And okay, so on channel 1 of the EU band, we are getting, just moving up off the stop by the looks of it. Not far at all. Still under 1.5. So let's try 20. Just remembering which side of the microphone is which for the channel change. There we go, it's gone too far. Does happen. So let's try that. Just channel 20. Calibrate this, you move the needle on the watt measurement side onto the end on these. Now that's actually showing not a lot at all. Try 40. That's some SSB breaking through there. Obviously I can't understand that at all, and I don't have an SSB radio with me at the moment. A lot of dog walkers come up here, so that usually tends to be a bit of an issue. Sometimes I might try parking next to me, but I've parked in such a manner that no one can actually do that. I'm probably about to get walloped by a van there. That's not great. French van as well, that's really awful, and you know, and I'm not going anywhere right now. Yeah, I don't really like French vehicles very much. So, back onto the subject matter. SWR on EU channel 40. Not much movement there. I'm looking at it at a funny angle, so it doesn't look as though the needle's over the 1. You guys will probably be able to see it better than me. but there is some deflection there. So let's go back to the UK band. So it obviously goes to AM first before it'll do that. Let's go back to channel 1. Try that. Let's bring that needle in a bit. It's the power needle I can see alright. So that's it's not 1.1 to 1 or perfect. There is deflection there, which is to be expected. But it's still not 1.5. So let's try 20. Got to watch for people walking past the car because they could potentially have an influence. Anything near the antenna can influence it. So yeah, that has moved. I can clearly see that's moved, but it still looks like it's under 1.5, which is okay. Try 40.
Time is 3 p.m.
Turn that down. We don't need that on at the moment. That's just the FTM 400 there, because the repeater just woke up to say it's just come up to 3 o'clock. So we're on channel 40. I'm going to just twiddle that a bit. Just checking no one's in the way here. Doesn't appear to be. So we're good. Right. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to disconnect the antenna from this now. I'm going to bring in the VNA. Okay, the VNA is back on. The VNA says at the top of UK legal CB, it is saying, let's check that's on properly, 1.52 to 1.53 to 1. I think there's just someone just walked past, which is just influencing that, which is not ideal. Yeah, because as people walk past, it will influence it. Ooh, not sure how I managed to do that. Didn't even touch the screen. The menu just popped up. Okay, so 1.55 I'm getting there. So let's go to the bottom. 26,960. There we go. And it's measuring a plot between 26 megs and 28 megs, I think. No, 26 and 29 megs. So that's the sort of plot I'm getting with the aerial up here, and as in the clear as I can get it. Just bear in mind that as people walk past, it will have an influence. So I'll try and bring the SWR reading in for you. So getting reflection off the fill light on the camera, which isn't helping. I should really turn that off. I'm not sure if I can do that while I'm filming, but we'll try it. Yeah, I can. That's excellent. So, right, you can see that better now. Right. Let's go have that notification clear. It was a notification from YouTube. Let's see if I can get it to focus on the screen now. Yeah, so what frequency are we on there? 27.8. 27.7. That's, I think that's, yeah. See if we can find 27.6. Close I'm going to get is 27.590, which is just slightly underneath, but gives you a rough idea. So there's the plot I'm getting. See if I can focus on the screen of that. So that's the plot I'm getting across that range. And the most extreme end, which is 29 megahertz, that's when it starts going high. But it's still within usable limits, so I can still put 10 meter radio on there if I wanted. And at 26 megs, it's also about that. So it's about 2.1, I think it was. Gives you a good idea. And this area here is the Citizens Band. I thought I'd do it with a wide sweep just to find out what was going on there. But it's maxing out at 1.5 right at the top of the legal UK limit. And at the bottom, it's the wind's also blowing up here, which is not helping at all. It is at trying to find 26.996. There we go. At the bottom, it's 1.45. But it is moving around because I think the antenna's starting to blow with the wind. Now, there's just one last test to do. That's remove the antenna, which I'm not going to do here. I'm going to do that at home. So, I'll go back home and I'll remove the antenna. I'll connect this back up to the radio so I can listen to see if there's anything on the way back down. So I'll catch you when I get back home. Right, so I've disconnected the antenna. I've got back home. I've just called at the local Costa for a cup of coffee and a cake. Well, that's actually a cup of hot chocolate, not coffee. So I used to saying coffee when I go in that place. So I've disconnected the antenna off the mag mount, and this will confirm whether that mag mount's not acting as an antenna. Yeah, that's fine. That went straight across like it was meant to do. So I'm satisfied with that. So I'm just hoping that might reveal that I've got a dodgy meter or something. So, Paul, Mike 0, Whiskey November Uniform, or 26 Charlie Tango 730 if you catch me on 11 metres and PMR 446. Or just on the old CB here, just call me the Red Squirrel if you like. Audio's a bit low because I've decided not to plug the microphone back in for this. So, 7.3 for now, and I'll catch you in the next one.